Hey, fabulous people, it's Elise Tager, and it is Wednesday. And Wednesday is when I come on live and give you some tips and some hints on how to do a better job with your business. So I'm glad you're joining me today. I think I'll hover just a little bit to see if anybody comes on and join us. If not, that's fine. People always log into the replay, so I'm glad to welcome anybody and everybody who comes and joins me. I'm just coming back from a 3-day conference in Southern California, and my head's sort of reeling from, it was a group of women entrepreneurs, or about 120 of us, all of whom are just movers and shakers, and it was so much fun to be surrounded by, first of all, wonderful, warm, collaborative women. I mean, that in itself is worth its weight in gold. But secondly, to have so many women entrepreneurs rooting for each other in the same place, it's just a feeling that you don't get anywhere else. So it was 3 days of high intensity, lots of fun, fabulous food, a chance to get away from my desk and away from the house, and just be in another setting, which is so great for new ideas and feeling refreshed, and it was great. So it's taken me a little bit to get back in the game, but I'm back. So the laundry's done, I've restocked the fridge. All of our real life jobs have been attended to. So I'm back in the saddle. So I think I'll get going. It's 12:01. I'm sure people will join if they're in the mood. If not, hopefully they'll take a look at the replay and we can get going here. So the title for today is another money mindset issue, and I sort of consider this a public service announcement. And the title is, "My market won't pay that." And so we're going to take a look at, when you say that to yourself, what does that mean to you? So just a little intro of me. If you don't know me, I'm Elise Tager. I'm a business coach to ambitious female entrepreneurs and creator of the Solo to CEO program. I help women entrepreneurs move from that hair on fire feeling of being a solopreneur to becoming the true CEO of a growing and booming biz. It's a difficult transition to make. Many solopreneurs don't want to. They're happy being solopreneurs, but many others really would like to get out of the track of working by themselves and being able to get beyond that into really growing a booming business, and they don't know how. So this is why I created the group. I created the program, which is to provide the steps that I've found necessary to get me out of that situation, and to provide the tools and the resources to develop an understanding of what it takes to be a CEO. So that's the Solo to CEO program. I hope to tell you more about that in a later Facebook Live. So today I'm going to talk about another money mindset issue. And as I said, this is a PSA to anybody who might be suffering from money mindset issues. How many times have you said to yourself, when you're thinking about your pricing, when you're thinking about launching a new course or a new program, and you're really on the fence about what to charge, and you say to yourself, my market will not, hey, Christina Shaw, thanks for joining. I'm so glad you're here. You say to yourself, no one's going to pay that, right? My audience won't pay that, or that's ridiculously high. No one will pay that. So I want you to hang on to that phrase and think about that for a minute, because what I want to tell you is that that phrase, my money won't pay that, is all about you. It's not about them. So this is sort of a manifestation of your own money mindset issues, your own insecurities, your own money story about how much is too much, what is expensive, because we all have different definitions of what's expensive. This is about your lens, not what's happening out there in the marketplace. You don't know someone else's money story, right? You don't know what they're going through, what's important to them. You don't know what expensive means to them. You only know what expensive means to you. You don't know what is worth spending money on for them. You only know what's important to spend money on for you. You don't know someone else's priorities. So I had a very interesting episode of that about a year ago, where I had gotten to know what I felt would have been a wonderful client for my Solo to CEO program. Um, I I hesitated to introduce her to the program because I felt like it would be too expensive for her, and didn't. And a couple weeks later, she turned around and told me, shared with me, that she had started working with another business coach who had a program that was twice what mine was, and she had somehow found the money. And I took a step back and I thought, let that be a lesson to you. You know, people have priorities you know nothing about. So whatever your money scarcity issue is, it's yours. Take a look at why you think something is too expensive for them, for your target audience. Think about it from your own money scarcity lens. And I'm going to talk a little bit more a little later on what money scarcity is and what it means to you. So one of the things, and then this is why I call this a public service announcement, one of the things that happens if you have this, this expectation that your market won't pay premium prices, or your market won't pay what you want to charge, is that what that translates to is that you're undercharging all the time. You're undercharging for what your services and your products are. I jokingly say to my clients and my students that my middle name is "You're not charging enough," because we as women entrepreneurs frequently undercharge. We frequently undervalue our own abilities and our own services. And I think we as women, more than men, are trained not to find value in what we do. And so again, as a PSA, I'm saying you are undercharging, or you're assuming that someone else can't afford to pay because you have, it's a lack of confidence on your own part in your services, in the value that you have, in what you're putting out into the marketplace. And if the thought that comes back is my market won't pay for that, as I said, hold on to that thought and think about how you feel about your own products and services. And if you feel strongly that you are presenting something to the marketplace that is of value, your coaching, your products, your services are of value, and you feel strongly in that, stand in your own value and be brave about charging what you feel you should be paid for the what of what you do. So think about your own confidence, think about how you feel about your own products and services, and stand true and strong in your own value. This is easy to say, it's harder to do, but stand strong in your own value. Also be willing to say no to some prospects. So if you've been in a position where you have issued a price, someone has asked you for a quote, or they've asked you about what you do, and you state a price that internally you feel might be too expensive for your audience, don't budge. And if people come back asking you for a discount or try to finagle some other deal, stand strong in your own value and be comfortable enough to be able to say, I don't think we're a good fit. This isn't for you. And I can recommend that you do ABC, but my price is fill in the blank. So you have to stand true to what you feel your value is and stick by it. So did I skip something here? You always undercharge. Oh, the last thing I want to say, and this is so obvious, but I'll say it anyway, is that if you're undercharging for your products and your services, you are capping your income right off the bat, right? You're deciding, because about your own insecurities about your own money-making potential, or your own value, or your products and service. You've already dictated that there's a ceiling on how much you can earn. So one of the exercises I play with my clients, exercises I ask my clients to do when they start working with me, and this might sound shocking, but it's a good one to go through, is we talk about pricing if this is an issue that they come to me with, and we talk about where they are on their pricing right now, and I ask them for the next time that they quote something to someone, that they double it and see how that feels. If that's too much, increase it by 50%. But you know, when you are an entrepreneur, you have the ability to change your pricing every time you quote something. Unless you've published your pricing on your website, you can quote whatever you want to anytime someone asks you what you charge. And so try it on for size. Try doubling your prices and see how that feels. If it feels way out of whack, increase it by 50%. But until you start having those numbers roll off your tongue, you won't be able to believe in yourself. You won't be able to charge those prices such that you are getting what you think you should be getting. So try that exercise next time. Also, if you do publish your prices on your website, I'd like to encourage you to put a range in there. Instead of saying, my 1 hour coaching session is, $300, say it ranges from $300 to $500, so that you're not you're not locking yourself in to a particular price, so that you have some wiggle room. But so that the public service announcement here is, this is about your perception about your value, your perception about what you can charge, not about what your audience can and will pay. So this is about you, your confidence, everything else that is coming from your own lens, not your audience. So just a couple of things. That's it. Christina, you're joining with me. Did you have any comments you wanted to add? You can just write them in the comment section. I'll be glad to respond as soon as I see them show up. But I know there's a lag, so if not, then I'll. And anybody who's watching this on the replay, if you have comments you want to put in the comment section, I always circle back and respond to your comments later. I know everybody can't make a noon deadline, so here you go. So just a couple things I want to make you aware of. I mentioned that I have a new money mindset course, and the course is called, where am I here? Money Mindset to Help You Soar. This is a course that is specifically around your own issues around money, especially your issues around scarcity, money scarcity. It's a 4-part mini course. It's only 4 modules, and there are 4 videos, and then PDFs with exercises to go with those modules, those videos, which are helping you work through your own money scarcity issues, right? So in the beginning, I talked about the fact that not feeling comfortable charging what you're charging, thinking your audience can't afford it, is all about you. So this course, if you go through step by step, is going to help you resolve those money scarcity issues that you want to get over. Because as I said earlier, you're capping your own income, you're creating barriers for yourself. You want to be able to get this behind you so that you can grow, so that you can increase your pricing, so you can grow your revenue in 2020. These are issues that are so basic to your business. You want to get them behind you. So the Money Mindset course called Money Mindset to Help You Soar. The link is in the description above. It's 4 modules, as I said. The price is $97 until December 1st, and that goes up to $297. So if this is at all interesting to you, jump in now before the price goes up. I think you'll find there's a lot of value there. The exercises and the worksheets themselves are worth the $300, I guarantee it. And if this is an issue that's really a big one for you, jump on in. It's really going to help you. Secondly, if you have money mindset issues, if you have any issues about growing your business, I'd love to know more about where you are in your business. I'd like to know where you are in your business so that I might be able to help you grow as you launch into 2020. I'm a business coach. I work primarily with solopreneurs who want to get out of the trap of being a solo and that hair on fire feeling. So contact me and we'll set up an appointment. The link to my calendar is online, as again in the description above, and we can set up a time to talk, and we'll just talk and just see if these are some issues that I can help you with, and if so, how and what that would look like. So no sales pitch, just call for a conference call, and we can schedule something together. So what else can I tell you here? I think that's it. Oh, if you're watching this on YouTube, and because I download these YouTubes and download these videos and I upload them to YouTube, and I do have a YouTube channel that's getting more and more robust, I'm happy to say. So if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and then hit the bell so that you're told, the bell will tell you when I release a new video, which I do every week. So hopefully you can jump on there and follow me there as well. So that's it for me today. I hope that was helpful. If you would like to contact me directly, again, love to hear from you. Either join me in the Facebook group, which is how most of you have gotten to know me, and otherwise just set up an appointment to see me. And I hope this was helpful. So happy Wednesday, everybody, and I hope to see you next week. Oh, one more thing. One of the things that you all told me in the group was that the biggest issues that you want to be dealing with right now are how to get more clients. So starting next week, I'm going to start a whole series on how to get more clients. So I'll take it one issue at a time, but that'll be our focus for the next few Facebook Lives. So I hope you can join me there. So that's it. Thanks for joining me today. Christina, thanks for coming on board. It was nice to see you. And I'll see you in the group, and I'll see you next Wednesday live. Take care, everybody.